All right, everybody, we are back after a little break here. Gonna jump back into it with Esper Control. This is the Memory Lapse Election Night Special with your friend Will. Let's see if we can get some wins. It's gonna be tough because we've had some beer. We're a little bit, loose. We're a little bit agitated, but we're gonna try to string together a few wins here before it gets too late in the evening. Geez. On the draw, I guess we keep this. We have some early interaction. Hopefully we draw into more. It's red deck. What appears to be red deck. It could be, is it? Nope. Most likely red deck here. Yep. But they have a pretty slow opening, which is great for us. So we have our option here to cast down or syncopate, depending on what they play. I think we let this resolve and we cast it down. We want to save the syncopate for a experimental frenzy if possible. Oh. So let's just get rid of the Steamkin here. Play our Glacial Fortress. Alright. Yep, they shock us. We're shocked. Take this and go to 16. Oh, 15, 14, 13. And now we just have to hope that they don't just rip straight spells for the next 3 turns. If we find a moment of craving here, that'll give us a nice buffer. I think we have to take 2 here because we can't afford to let them go land Frenzy. But we take the 2, and if they play nothing, we'll just cast down in the end step. These are those tough choices. Wow, and they have more burn. So they punish us for taking the 2 here. Stabilizing at 5 is going to be really hard. I mean, here we can't even really Chemistry's Insight. I guess we have to. Right? Like, they would probably just throw their... Yeah, it looks like they're on blank, so look at that. Nice double brick, triple brick. But this deck is more or less made to brick, right? Lots of lands. So let's insight away some of these. Alright, Syncopate actually is fine. It helps protect us here. Oh. They got us. This sucks. What the hell? All we drew was land and counter spells we can never cast. How lame. And another red deck opponent who has main deck Banefire. I think that's loss number 2 with Esper and best of 1 to main deck Banefire now. So I think that's how we lost our potential 7th win in the last set. But I get it. I mean, it's in best of one. It makes sense to make those little changes, right? Like you're gonna come, you're giving up a little bit of equity against the other red decks and against. Maybe you're not even giving up that much against the blue decks. We were definitely one moment craving away from winning that game, though, right? If we had just gained 2 life and prevented 2 damage, we would have been at 9 instead of 5. Would have been quite easy. All right, so we'll cash in the moment of craving on this creature here. Let them mill themselves. They find no land. Oh, come on, land, go. Yep, this is worth a syncopate. This is actually valuable to them. These decks rely on these explore triggers, helping them find their land drops. Alright, well, I guess we're just doing this. Oh, excuse me. There's no guarantee they have a 4-drop in their hand that we're going to be able to stroke. Oh, God. This maximum unlucky shit. Alright, we have to pay here so we can have Sinister Sabotage or Chemistry's Insight. Uh, hmm. I guess we stroke this. Alright, you can have this. 1-1. I wonder if they'll sack the Stitcher Supplier here. Alright, so we get to Insight. And unfortunately, we can't just run out this search into their Vraska -3. We need to find a Vraska's Contempt, ironically, to destroy this creature now. Zoni gets countered. Don't want another land. We need answers. Perfect. So we can contempt this away. They basically got like not much value out of it. They got to destroy our search and that's it. We have to hope they don't have another Rizzoni here. Looks like they don't. So we can library this, transform. And start drawing. We might be in the clear here. Oh, I meant to click the Glacial Fortress, but we have enough blue, so we should be okay. So Elders Reborn. We do not want to sacrifice her to Fairy. Sinister Sabotage that. We need more spells, so we'll get rid of this land. Teferi will heroically take 2 here. Plus up to 4. Come on. Plus up. Ritual these away. Oh, right here now we can see what the triggers are. Another Assassin's Trophy. More Fine Brokers. Yikes. I guess it's worth doing this to see if we find Essence Scatter. Yep. That's super nice. Super lucky to keep Teferi going here. And they scoop. And we got ourselves an Adelies for our troubles. Claim prize. 2 losses. Let's go. With Moment of Craving and Syncopate, I think we keep this. Ooh, no. That's some kind of weird mirror. Well, we want to be able to syncopate whatever they might have here, because who knows, like, if they're on Esper or... Yeah, it looks like they're on just straight blue-white if they're playing Meandering River. So I'm just going to keep playing untapped land so I have a big syncopate available. In case they try to play... Alright, so now here we'll play the Water Grave tapped. Chemistry's Insight. We'll let this go. Good insight of our own to use on their end step if they play nothing. Whenever we play these mirrors, it feels like Arena always deals us the maximum number of dead cards, but it's really just that we play a lot of dead cards for the mirror, so it's going to feel that way every time. We need to find white sources so we can get Teferi down. No white source, that's okay. Not in a huge rush. We can discard Moment of Craving here, no big deal. We have effectively only a 4-card hand, so discarding doesn't hurt us that much. Well, we want cards like Settle in case they have like main deck Nezahal or something weird like that. Alright, so let's discard the other Moment of Craving. Try to find more land drops. That's all that matters right now. Oh, double brick. Oh, there we go. At least we found land here. Discard this Ritual of Soot. I don't imagine this will stick. Oh, it did. Whoa. That's really good for us, unless they have an answer to it. Oh, they're just going to cycle Blink of an Eye. Oh, I guess now we'll discard a Settle. Try this again. Wow, called shot. They have a Nezahal in their deck. Cast down does not help us. Still no white source. Wow, this is super unfortunate. 22 cards, no white sources. Chromium could at least block. Yeah, we just have nothing here for this. Discard. This is pathetic. I mean, I find it hard to believe that the best of one meta has changed, but tonight we have really just not played against a lot of red or blue. Not compared to the ratios we got before, where it was like easily over 50 plus. It seems to be much more people trying mid range and control. We just lost this one. They actually had main deck Nezahal. This card has to be miserable against mono blue and red, but I mean maybe not more so than Chromium or Teferi. So fair inclusion. Let's just dig for a land. No, we can't even do this. We just concede. I think we just concede and call it for the night. It wasn't meant to be. I guess the moral of the story over now playing about a week or so of best of one is it's not as casual of a format as it seems on face value. You can't just come into best of one playing whatever you want and assuming that you can get there. The format's pretty aggressive, and if you try to play control, you need to hope that you line up well against that your matchups just line up well against you. And even when you try to metagame against it by playing a deck like this Esper deck, you can have success, but well, you're still going to get into situations where you draw the wrong parts of your deck, or you just play against multiple control decks in a row and you are left with a bunch of dead cards in your hand. So I think in terms of grinding out profit in best of one, I think you either want to be on the aggressive side or you want to be on the green side playing Wild Growth Walker. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced that there's a path to winning in that format that involves playing any kind of control or in particular playing Teferi. It just seems too hard to protect. It seems that the threats in the format right now, prior to the next set coming out, are too diverse and too robust to have answers, and too often you can't afford to spend that mana to try to win the game. You're always reacting, and then when you can't react, you lose. You never get to take offensive. Whereas in the green decks, you get to play 2 and 3 drops that draw you cards or are sufficiently big to win the game, and you gain life in the meantime. You still get access to really good planeswalkers that are capable of winning you the game. So that's my conclusion. I don't know if I should do another like a conclusion video wrapping up kind of this week and a half of playing best of one. Maybe it would be worth doing, but that's where I'm at. And that's it for election night coverage. I hope you enjoyed it. No idea what the outcome's going to be because it's still only like 9 o'clock. But seems like the blue wave may not be as high as was predicted, but we'll find out. And I hope you all enjoyed. Please remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And we will be back soon with more videos. Thanks, everybody.